there's a guy. He teaches at events. He teaches at events and he blows people's minds. And he is actually a Hollywood movie consultant. He consults with Will Smith on his scripts. Like this guy he's a cool dude. Okay, he is a bad dude. So he speaks to his marketing conference, which is kind of fascinating. You have this guy who talks to movie people, and Hollywood goes to him to write their scripts and look at their scripts and make sure their scripts are good enough. And I can guarantee you, if a movie is a blockbuster hit, they are using these principles that I'm going to show you right now. And when it's a flop, it's because they didn't use these principles. And so he speaks to his marketing conference, and this is what he's teaching. He consults with the script writers on movies and actors on movies, and whether or not they should take a script. The actors will say, hey, is this a script I should do? Is this a movie I should do? And he's teaching us, he teaches people how to create the story. And his presentation is unbelievable, okay? And so he sells his whole entire presentation. I've bought some of his stuff. I'm going to buy every single thing this guy has, because you don't need everything on his website. I mean, you can if you want to, but he's got a DVD, an audio program on a DVD. It's called The Hero's 2 Journeys. I put it in the book. His name is Michael Haig. And I'm thinking, this program has got to be $4,000, because it's going to change the way people do their marketing. You have your, I'm having my pocketbook ready. I'm like, okay, this is going to be expensive. I didn't care how much it was. I'm going to buy it. Do you know what he sold that DVD for? $50. $50. He sold it for $50. It might be more now, but it was $50. Somebody needs to teach this guy how to do marketing. So if you want to get great at storytelling, go buy The Hero's 2 Journeys, because what it'll show you how to create stories. And he said what they always do in the first 10% of a movie is they will put the hero, the main character, he calls the main character the hero, right? So we'll put that hero in jeopardy. So the hero's going to have a problem. He's got a problem within the first 10% of the movie. Then he starts going on this journey to solve the problem, to get out of this jeopardy. While he's getting out of this jeopardy, he's got 2 different objectives. He's got an external goal that he wants to accomplish, but he also has an internal transformation that he needs to have. Something he needs to learn, some way he needs to grow, right? So what they're doing is they're telling 2 stories at the same time. They're telling one story to create thoughts, and they're telling another story to create feelings. And what they're doing is they're attempting to anchor the thoughts that are going on in your head, the thoughts for this part of the story. They're trying to anchor it to the feelings that are going on with the second part of the story. And they're trying to anchor those together. The thoughts they want you to think, they're anchoring those feelings, then so that you're naturally going to have, because of that side of the story where they're telling the feelings. If you learn how to tell stories like that, you will become so effective. Okay, so I would bet something. I would bet that that's a tool that would help all of you. I know, because it helped me. Because as soon as I found out what he was teaching and saw how amazing it was, I have been reading his stuff, learning his stuff. And it has made me a better presenter, has made me better at selling my stuff. And why am I trying to sell my stuff? Because I know I have a solution for people. I know what's going to happen at the end of our journey together. And I know the successes that they're going to have. And then, going on with the story, then right after that, it looks hopeless. It looks totally hopeless. Some amazing thing happens that causes the hero to rise from the ashes. It's like, okay, I probably ruined movies for you for the rest of your life by telling you that, and I apologize for that. Spoiler alert, Teresa is going to ruin every movie you're ever going to watch again, okay? But I will help you make more sales, so who cares? You can go make your own movies, then you can have other people pay you to watch them. Okay, so you've got to conclude with conviction. If the objective of telling a story is to insert a belief into the mind of the other person, that they, the purpose or the principle of your story, and it's not causing them to believe something different than they already believed, then you wasted the story. A lot of times I'm working with people on mindset mastery and their belief system. If I cannot help them, so by the time I'm done telling the story or sharing the example or working through something with them, that by the time we're done, they've changed the belief that was in their head that they couldn't do it, then I'm missing something. So we've got to learn how to tell stories in the right way. You wasted the story if you're not helping it make a point.